Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. I'm here with my father.
Kevin.
That was nice.
I was going to say Kermit.
Yeah, it felt like you were going to go
I was
there.
going to Kermit.
Yeah, but today's record is one that I'm excited to check out because I've heard lots of good things about it. And it's one from last year, 2024.
Are we going to play a game here? I feel like there's a game right now, and like you want to, like, I don't know what it is. I don't have a clue. They know what it is here.
You want to play a game?
Yeah, so I guess I'm saying I'm in a game frisky mood here.
Okay. Well, it's a duo.
Okay.
We haven't covered this artist in a while. The rapper, not the producer. We've never covered the producer, I don't think. This artist plays around with different names in terms of duos. But they went with a big pop artist, made a record under a different name, and they played in Vegas a lot.
Bruno Mars?
That's the collaborator. Yeah, that's who he collaborated with.
Yeah.
You don't remember doing a Bruno Mars collaboration album?
Yeah, with Anderson Paak.
Well, there you go.
That's what it is. Okay.
So we got Anderson Paak and Knxwledge, who they collaborate under the name NxWorries. Last time you listened to Anderson Paak, it was under Silk Sonic.
Did you not start with rapper?
Yeah,
but I I don't think of him as a rapper though. That's why I think I went I was thinking Thug and Future and all that. I don't think of him as like
he's a rapper singer.
Yeah, I think of more of him as more of a.
Well, he's multi-talented. He's a
R&B type of.
He's a singer. He's a rapper.
Drummer.
He's a drummer.
Yeah.
He does it all. So
yeah, he's busy on Instagram. Like he's he posts a lot more. He's comparable to like Snoop.
Well, Snoop's on this album.
Snoop is on this album?
Yeah, they talk about their Instagram.
No,
I don't know if they do, but he's on the album. Track number 1, Thank You. And we'll let that play into track number 2, 86 Centra.
If there's one word I've always hated, it's the word deserve. And whenever I see someone more fortunate than me, I say, there, because of the grace of God, go on. I'd like to try that. Thank you for letting me get to be what I got to be.
Nice.
Niggas, the top 5 lister, double S drifter, separate sipping, and you know I came with it. If she cute with her lips shut and tits like missiles, we survive shit you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the goats. Why the fuck would I wanna do a versus? I be doing this till I'm about 86, old as a bitch, holding my dick fucking on the nurses.
That was a smooth intro.
I like that ending talking about, because he did come out in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
He did a thing. Yeah, with all the greats, and then why would I do it first and then 86 fucking on the nurses?
I liked Chappelle's piece in there, like the sampling that they used. The thank you piece was really cool. That it kept going and going and going.
Yeah, Chappelle did some spoken word on was it Utopia? He was like, I stand up and I get back, or fall down, I get back up.
His voice is meant for that, though.
Yeah,
it's like he's got that.
You should do some audiobooks or something like that, right?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I would definitely listen to a Lord of the Rings by Dave Chappelle. But if he did it like each character was not a Lord of the Rings character, it was a Chappelle show character. And he did it in that voice, and just changes the whole tone of the series. Track number 3, Move On.
New song.
You must have heard us jamming down here last night, because this is sort of the
what
group.
Yeah.
I seen things that'll make a man crazy, but that don't faze me. No, I can't go insane. No way. No, I can't do the things that I used to do. No, I can't.
This is great, man.
Great live instrumentation.
Over here,
mixing,
Money and fame got them crowding around the table, but who gon' stay when you ain't got a dollar to your name? No way.
That's crazy. That line.
Yeah.
So true, though, eh?
Yeah. That's got to be Paak on the drums, I feel like.
That's so smooth, eh? That was a great song. No, I can't do the things that I used to. No, I can't move the same way I used to. I was just talking to my rheumatologist.
Relating to that, yeah.
Just got off the phone with my rheumatologist, and I'm like, but I said to him, I said, no, I did push-ups yesterday, and I'm feeling good, right? So I can't do all the same things that I used to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's certain things.
Certain things as you get older and you start to age, you'll notice that when you get into your 70s.
Well, I mean, Paak here is noticing stuff, and he's 40 or 30,
yeah,
something around that age.
Yeah,
I don't know his actual age, but
yeah. Knxwledge produced it. Writers Anderson Paak, Knxwledge, and then a bunch of other writers. Oh, BJ, the Chicago Kid,
doing some background vocals.
Yeah,
he's not listed as a feature. This next track has a feature listed. He's I'm trying to think of a joke, but I don't know. There's one you made. What was it? Fucking when he was on a feature and you said Lightning Dog.
Oh, yes.
This is Thundercat. You should make a producer named Lightning Dog and just like copy his style. Track number 4, Keep Her.
They say you're gonna pay the way. Why would you wanna wake me up?
Nice stack.
You drove the knife through my pride. There's no more words to say, but goodbye.
Oh, come on. Phrasing sick.
He don't love you the way you don't look good in that Honda. Bitch, you supposed to be with me. Phone off, you said you was asleep. I know you was getting your cheeks beat.
Oh man, poor Paak.
Jet lag when you show up. Bouquets don't mean nothing. Double C's.
God, that slide on the way the guitar's being slid.
Yeah.
Money won't keep up.
It is a good bass line, but it's nice it's hidden in the back. You know, it's not too
Exactly.
prominent.
Yeah. I always think Thundercat all over, right?
Yeah.
Great Bee Gees there, man. That's how full they are.
Money won't keep. You're losing yourself to me.
Is this Thundercat? Who's
Yeah.
When I sweep you off your feet, bitch.
You got a bitch in as well. I love that.
I think I done said too much. Bitch.
Oh wow. I loved the two parts of the guitar there. Like that George Benson that pulls, right?
Yeah.
Like they're sliding across the strings, right?
Yeah.
And it's just perfectly on time. And then your guitar was over this
Yeah,
side.
the left side of the guitar there was really nice, and it was sparse, and it wasn't like every, you know.
Yeah.
it
What a
wasn't
well
consistent.
done track, man. That's
I like that cheeks beat
yes.
line though, man. That's rough, man. I feel bad for Anderson. I'm surprised this is only our second Anderson Paak project, considering
We did Malibu early, didn't we?
we did Malibu and the Bruno Mars Silk Sonic one beforehand.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
considering that like you had watched his Tiny Desk before we even started the channel, somebody showed it to you, and you were like, "Wow, this guy's fucking really."
That was, you know, that you realize that was so long ago. Like it was like
2017 or something, 18.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, and then these guys were smoking out of a bong with all the water in it.
Yeah,
and then he puts it on the TV, and then we're all like, "Well," and he's like, and then
he killed that Tiny Desk. Yeah.
killed it. And then doing his vocals, I'm like, "Oh, who is this man?" Right? That's when I felt really old, and these guys were like pretty much, they're probably like 5 years younger than me.
but they were a little bit more in tune.
Oh, they were more in tune last night. Or last night, I was just gonna say last night.
You're not in tune today.
No, because you know what? I was so worried about the telephone ringing, like, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna calm down now that the doctor has phoned. My doctor shot early because it was 9 o'clock appointment, and I saw a missed call at 8:37. So, you know,
Anyway.
shit happens. You get distractions and shit like that, right?
Yeah, track. Fuck you. Track number 5, Distractions.
Oh, it's crazy. Whew. Oof.
I don't need no more distractions, but I'm gassed to see what might happen. One pass can grant me all access. 2 glasses filled with old fashioned. Reese, my bitch, a little freak. She plays me like Candace. G5 LV from Los Angeles. Sick mind, I think I need counseling. Counting on you and you counting on me.
This is really good. Let's not.
I'll let it transition because the next song is really short. It's called Looking.
That seems short. I was just really getting
they're
into
both-
it.
2 of them are short, so.
Why, Lord?
What I was told, at least through comments, is like it's good to give this album a listen, like front to back, kind of just without stopping. Obviously, we're gonna stop here and there, but it's all smooth transitions from track to track.
I ain't ready yet. Let that rock again. Come on.
See, that's a fucking good for transition there. Woo.
She wanna know where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where I'm going and carry me. I know we do a lot of fast and slow. You know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride the dick like a pro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. And when you open it, I hope you get hysterical. I had to share it with somebody that I really trust. So when we celebrate, I'ma hit you up. I had to go and find a running mate who didn't rush. She say I'm so terrible.
It's a real sexy album.
I love her from head to toe. Not fast and slow. You know
Yeah, this you have this on with some candles.
Well, you know, you and I were just off camera. We were talking about lovemaking, and sounds weird out of context. I'll explain once we finish this song. Actually,
I promise that I'm trying not to be on defense, but I'm reminded of it every time we leave.
Whoa, she's got a good voice, her, eh?
yeah.
Wow.
She wanna know where I'm going.
Here's those slides again, eh? Like very George Benson-esque.
Yes. Someone's gonna take that out of context.
Yes.
So you and I were talking about lovemaking off camera, not lovemaking with each other, not lovemaking in general, or with our own lives, but we were talking about the Drake album, because a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, when we listened to it, like you and I weren't crazy about it. You know, we like some songs, but people were like, oh, you guys don't get it. It's like, you know, it was dropped on Valentine's Day. It was like for
Valentine's Day,
love making, you know.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, maybe look, if that's what some people are into, that's cool.
To get the mojo going?
To get, you know, get them going, get them in the mood. But to me, this is some love making music.
I gotta agree.
Like
this is
if we're going like modern love making music, it's got to be this.
Hands down, my pants. When I'm listening to this, no, I totally agree. It's that smooth. You hear the way that they both interacted together, their voices, and that guitar, the way the bass is, the beat, he exudes. Him and Bruno both have this mojo of.
That's another pretty sexy album. Like Leave the Door Open.
Yeah.
Like it's just like. Yeah, it's sexy.
Distractions was just too short for me.
Yeah.
I really, really liked that song, but it was just a little bit too short.
There are a lot of short songs coming up. There's a couple long ones, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but then it's like 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Really?
2 minutes. Yeah, like a lot of short tracks.
Holy shit. See, those fit right into my lovemaking. They're seriously, they're
perfect time.
Right in my wheelhouse. Like,
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, this album is made for you.
It literally is.
Track number 8, Daydreaming. Yeah, I could make love to this.
I don't want to know that.
I'll be outside, underneath the balcony. Knew you was mine.
It's got a little bit of an 80s feel, isn't it?
Threw down the key.
Big time, especially on that snare drum.
Yeah.
Up all night, let me know that it's real.
Yeah, see, this is where you go if you know.
Yeah. No shade to the Drake album, but
no, if this was a Valentine's album,
yeah, it'd fit a lot better.
I would totally get it. Yeah. Look at.
shining like a diamond ring.
Come on.
Daydreaming, when I met you, never met you.
Oh, that dirty guitar.
Yeah. Good choice.
It fits this vibe
Does.
completely. Like this song.
Yeah, if there was a song, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like that.
What?
You see it there though, the genius.
No, I meant seriously. Look, come on, listen to that. It fucking called for that.
Yeah, you knew.
No, I didn't. Come on. Anderson, man, you got me on this one. But the great combo, listen. That.
Those synths?
No, that no, right?
Yeah.
That guitar sound is right through the album. I'm gonna say it's like a George Benson. I'll say it again, a jazzy sound, right?
Yeah.
Very clean. But then they whipped in the. At first, I didn't like the song. It's funny because it was like that's why I said when it gets to the core.
280s for you?
No, it wasn't 280s. It just felt muddy at the beginning, right? Because there was too much going on. Then we hit the chorus, and I'm like, okay, it sparsed out. It opened up a little bit. Then that guitar came in the left ear, and it was just way down there. Super,
Yeah, you could hear it just starting up.
Yeah, and then the solo, like that's I don't know how long is that song.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. That is going to be my pacemaker right there. I'll be like that. The
It's,
solo.
well, it's 3 minutes and 1 second. Is
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Is that a little?
That's what the 1 second is when I light the cigarette. I'm just
Track number 9. From Here.
This is definitely me trying to go for a second round.
It's not working.
Where do I go now?
Great bass.
Yeah.
When they turn the lights low in the club and it's just a silhouette. Everybody's got a little place of their own. But what about you and me? We could be a song. How about it? Forget about it. Today's a new day. The club about to shut down, girl. Don't leave me this way. Oh,
This is Valentine's.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you hear this in my room playing on repeat tonight, the whole album, just don't question it. Don't come in.
where is the love?
Fuck. That bass run right there, man.
Yeah.
All my clothes standing there just waiting on me. Gotta be
That October London is killing it on that falsetto
The
there.
worst thing that can happen to a man is coming home to an empty bed. But I beg to differ. I say the worst thing that can happen to a man is if his lady gets up and changes the locks and puts all his clothes on the front door. That's life.
Snoop Dogg.
Where do you go to?
He's got another
What do you
great
run to?
narration voice.
Yeah, but when he came in, he sort of made me limp. Like, hey, freaked me out. You had this real thing going on. Then it was like
His
it's-
outro was kind of.
It was like, you know what? It's like you're sitting there in your bed with your lady, right?
Yeah.
And then this head comes through the window.
And it's Snoop.
Yes. And it's like you're just in the middle.
Well, Anderson and October were just so sexy together.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
making
yeah,
this
yeah.
great vibe, and then the outro.
And then you just his head goes through the window, and peeks out.
I liked his little outro though. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I mean, we are at the halfway point of the record, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense that we'd have another little spoken word bit.
Yeah.
And like Dave Chappelle opening it, and Snoop Dogg, both guys with great talking voices. I think.
You know, this album so far, and this song in particular, really gives me that great R&B. Yesterday I had Marvin on all day in the oh my god, it was so funny. I have to tell the story. I'm in the garage and I bring the big Bluetooth, the monster one.
Yeah.
And I crank it up, right? And it's going through my playlist as I'm working away, and the little kids are up next door and they're all barbecuing next door. All you
Yeah.
hear is, "Let's get it on."
Oh God.
It was so cranked. I had to run. start turning it down. But it gives me those feelings of when I was growing up and listening to those records, right?
Yeah.
For me, this music if I had to like represent a drink, it would be like I would have to say, I'm not going to say wine. It's definitely not beer or cider or anything like that. But it would be like
it's got to be a cocktail.
It would be a cocktail, like a Cosmo or something, like a martini. It's got that, that.
With a fireplace and stuff. And
It's and a big square tarp with like lard and oil all over it.
Yeah, maybe this is where we separate our visions. But track number 10, Fall Through.
Oh, fuck it. I just saw the lyrics.
Girl, that pussy like a sweet plum wine. I've been all damn night. You gon' make me tell you something. Something you're gonna remember. You gon' have to quit your job today. I think I'm gon' have to pay your car note, babe. We can skip the bar. I just want you in my arms all night. Girl, that pussy like a sweet plum wine.
Would you say that's more of the drink then?
That might be the drink.
I like how he answered his version.
Yes.
We gave our answers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to change my flight for another night. 'Cause I can't book a trip up on a boat-faced line.
I'm surprised we took so long to get to this record because it's so up your wheelhouse. If this is what you like.
I'll never forget over slower. Let me sip it slower. Woo.
Wow, that was a fucking smooth track.
Yeah.
Smooth. Now we know it's his drink
Of choice, yes.
Of choice, yes.
This pussy.
Yes. Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, if we had to guess before we went in, like by that track, when we asked each other the question, and then if one of us said, hey, what do you think Anderson's drink of choice would be? I feel like we would guess that.
Yeah. Same with Party next door, right?
Yeah. But not
Quarts of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Party might be a little bit like even more intense. Like this was a sweet plum wine.
Yeah.
Party would be more like I think he'd drink anything.
Yeah. Bum wine.
Yeah. Track 11, Battlefield.
Daddy was a twin with the caddy in the bins. Mama was adopted, finished college in the pen. Death before dishonor, we was taught as little shrimp. And I was only 6 when I lost the innocence. Some of that we miss, but still gon' ride the whips. Rims got my tires rubbing like sunscreen on your bitch. And it's dark as the eclipse. And they got the vaccine, but gon' make you wait for it. So go get your paper, kid.
That was great.
Standing in the middle of a battlefield, I had to pick a side to be a victim of a tragedy.
Well, that run was great.
Maybe when it's all over, I can hand the torch over. Standing in the middle of a battlefield,
Holy shit.
I had to pick a side to be a victim. Yes, it happens all the time. And I can't leave before the Dodgers win the pendant. She got a weave that's strong enough for the gripping, but I can't see us going on 9 innings.
What's the
What year was this?
Start, we taking no
Right, it
shots,
was
they
before
gon'
the Dodgers
remember
won.
Oh, was it? I was gonna say.
It was long-winded. Standing in the middle of a battlefield, I had to pick a side to be a victim of a tragedy.
That vocal timing there, how it, the phrase
How he-
over top
yeah.
of the beat is right here.
Doesn't stop. It just,
That's crazy. That one took me. Wow.
yeah, that took me away for a bit. That was everything's just so smooth, and I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. It's like you said. I don't know why we waited so long because it's so in my wheelhouse of that R&B. Really great drumming, the vocal harmonies and the stacks and are just so well done. Like
totally a record I would want to own on vinyl and just play in
I
the
would just have a
summertime or
nice
something.
little
Smoke a
puff-ups.
little bit.
Yeah. Have your mom over.
Yeah, me too.
Have your mom.
Your mom. Track number 12, Here I Am.
Ooh, you give me heartache, baby. I'm phoning from the pain like a shot to my kidney. What a shame that we never seen Jamaica. What a shame. I was supposed to take the vacation, but flaked on you. Trying to start a clean slate, but it's hard to keep face. But I know I did you dirty. I just wanted to say, hey, honestly, I just wanted to know how you was doing. I saw you. I went and got a young bitch, 21 dumb thick, but she dumb as a brick with shitty music taste. I know it's looking like I might be really doing things, but I ain't doing shit. But looking on your page, every time they see me, they saw you. Now everybody asking me, what the fuck did I do? Shit, I was actually cute together. What happened? Bro, I already told you. Okay, well, I fucking told you.
Holy shit.
This is out the way.
That gave us a little insight of, his life there, and more
kind of the context of the album.
Is this a shift here, right here? Do you feel it?
What do you mean?
No, like because he was saying like he's not with her anymore and all that kind of shit. Now listen to this.
Yeah, we'll see.
Some interesting choices, hey? Like this big boom.
I left the black. I'm on the bridge. Go making it big, girl. Just say sorry. I might consider taking you all the way. Yeah, don't know one compare. So I'll call you tomorrow with a car out front, girl. I'm on the way.
I don't know if I'm a fan of that snare reverb.
The big.
This one. Like, I could be happy just with that side stick here.
Yeah. That's the only thing that's kind of throwing me off in the track. Everything else is
Oh, we have a transition there.
well, every song seems to transition. Yeah, that was the only part that
I like the song.
everything. Well, I liked everything.
Yeah.
And that's the only production choice so far on the record that I haven't really clicked with. Maybe a re-listen or two will change my
Maybe
mind.
out of the cans too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so far, like, everything's been flawless, I think, production-wise, vocal-wise, feature-wise.
Yeah.
But that one snare that had the reverb.
Yeah, it just. I think if it
was just because it was a snare, but then also was it the kick drum and the snare at the same time, and the kick drum was reverbed or something?
I don't. Yeah,
because it sounded like. Ba-doom.
I love that we came to this song after him talking about, him not taking this girl on vacation, and then she's got a new person. She's doing meditation.
Yeah.
Right. And so we moved in this direction. He opened up on that track saying, you know what I mean? It's more of like, a bit of regret, I'd say, right?
Yeah, you could feel that for sure.
Yeah. And then this song comes in out of the way. Right. But, so I'm wondering if that was
maybe it's like it's really deep, and like Knxwledge put that snare with the reverb in there so that he could look back at something that he regretted putting into the track
Oh,
list.
yeah, it's very deep.
Might be it.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Track 14, She Used.
Okay, 21 Savage wrote the first two lines of the verse, I think.
I see them, yeah.
All this pain can take its toll on the heart. Beat the pussy up and then I rub your back. But once I bust my nut, I feel so unattached. Told my driver honk the horn when it's 30 past. Said I'd be back but won't be mad if this time is the last.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of let, like, these are the tracks I'm talking about where I'm going to let them kind of just play.
Go
'cause
into
it's
each
like,
other, yeah.
112, 118, 123.
Yeah.
So from here on out, we're just going to keep rolling.
Let it go. I didn't expect a pitch shift here, yeah. Sound like we went up a step too. Oh God, he's way down here, eh?
Magic City, we was throwing funds, but such a pity we was the only ones. Conversations on the couch again, from getting a dance to giving a counseling. Running a razor across my godly jaw, a permanent favor crossing the line. Yes, Lord. Yeah. And trust me,
I really like when his voice is out.
Yeah.
He's got that grovel in there. I just love that. Got a bit of gravel.
As long as I got the blessing.
You think you can call me back after the Dodgers game?
That's his mom, I guess, right?
Call me back after the Dodgers.
Yeah.
He's really prioritizing his baseball.
Yeah.
So it's got Charlie Wilson on this one?
Yeah.
And it's all for real, that kind of pain.
I keep thinking that horn's gonna take off.
Yeah. Now we're going into distant space.
Wow, we are short on these, eh?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Love that acoustic. I'm just so focused on that.
Okay, now we're going into the closer. It's titled Walk On By.
Oh, is that... Wait. Is it got a sample by...
No.
It's not Walk On By.
I thought it would be, too.
When you walk on by, you got shades to hide your eyes. I know you're crying, you was dying, and the pain inside. It's sad, but shit happens sometimes. What's harder, finding happiness or family time? In a loop, it be the beauty with the tragic behind. No one has a clue what we had to do to survive. I can't see him falling down my eyes.
That hi-hat.
Everybody got a therapist,
Man.
I'd rather get high. When they ask me how I'm doing, I feel guilty inside. Niggas dying, meanwhile, I'm having the time of my life. When you walk on by, you got
Those guitar.
Oh, yeah. That's not...
You mad I made lucrative ties, you in a bind. I'm not, so you feeling tight, exuberant heights, the flight long. I'm too busy fried for you and your plight. I suppose what you doing with your nose in a white ain't nobody business but your own. Whole time I'm living by the code. Roll tide, crimson spilling out my soul, cause a fissure in the mode. Niggas different, that's just how it goes.
That's all Earl, eh?
Yeah, he's like... He was able to... Usually he's slower paced and stuff, but he was kind of on beat with that. Like, I felt like he wasn't doing his usual thing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I was just gonna say, like, it was like he didn't smoke, like, you know, a bunch of weed, because what he did, he wasn't out of pocket.
Yeah.
Everybody's scared. Is there anybody here? Feel like everybody's staring. I know you cry.
This is a really good closer with the features.
Yeah. There's one last track that's 25 seconds. I think it's probably another interlude type thing.
There we... Remember that little snippet I heard?
Yeah.
They said we'll save it to the end.
I feel like that's Knxwledge's outro, you know. Anderson got Walk On By.
Yeah.
And then Knxwledge gets his own little
25 seconds.
25 seconds of,
Yeah.
you know, because that's like a producer type outro there.
Yeah, here it is. This is mine.
That was great, man.
That was fantastic. You know, the only thing I was disappointed with was the shorts.
Just the length of certain songs.
Yes, I you know what? I know there's you couldn't have it going because it's 19 tracks, right?
Yeah,
it would go super long. But some of those tracks there, especially the one with
talking about this one here.
Yeah, like
it's a shame that this is under 2 minutes.
Like this, I'd take that at easily 420.
Yeah, no,
right?
I agree. Like, to be fair, what a lot of people said is, you know, give it a listen front to back. They said try not to pause,
chop it up, as
much as you usually do.
Yeah,
which made sense as we were going along. I was like, yeah, you know, we're not going to pause after a 50-second song to talk about it.
Yeah.
So it kind of gave me like almost like a Mad Villainy, you know, type when we did that album.
Let it go.
Yeah, we had to let a lot of it kind of just flow into each other because it was kind of, you know, just straightforward and 1 minute track after 1 minute track. If I'm going back to this, and if we're going back to love making specifically,
yes,
I think the love making probably stops around
9.
I'd say around track 12.
Okay, yeah.
Because then you get to Out the Way, which is, there's some love making potential there if you can time it with that weird snare, you know, the boom. boom.
Yeah,
There's potential
Yes.
there. So that one's a hit or miss in terms of lovemaking. But then after that, I think lovemaking to Earl Sweatshirt is going to be hard regardless.
It's gonna be yes, no pun intended.
Yeah.
We had all the sex, and then it
A
seems
lot of sexiness up until that.
then
that
the breakup
point.
happened.
Yeah.
And then then he met. Then he went and he got his own crib.
Yeah.
He got a 20-year-old with a big booty.
21-year-old.
21-year-old. God, you know your numbers. Very, very, very talented. Extremely talented. Thundercat
Both
was
of them.
great.
Yeah, Thundercat was great.
All the features were great.
Snoop did have a good,
Yeah.
what's it called? Good, like, little
Interlude?
spoken word.
Spoken word, yeah.
piece, but it did come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was like, I was hoping he'd get a verse because I felt like he would have fit on any of these instrumentals.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
I pictured, it's crazy because I literally, that's weird how my mind works, is that when Snoop came in, I was like, you're sitting there in your bed and you're in like the third floor.
You're
And
getting
then,
it on.
no, and then he comes in as a giraffe.
like his head. pokes
Yeah,
through
and
the
he goes to
window.
the window and he starts doing the thing, right?
Yeah.
And talking. And it's like, because when you're zoned out and you're like, then Snoop just showed up. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, at least Dave Chappelle, like he was right, like he was at the front door.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas Snoop had to climb his way up.
Yeah.
all the balconies and
Yeah.
stuck his head in the window. Yeah, great record. I had a lot of fun listening
It was
to
fun.
that.
It was really fun. It was
But-
really, really, really sexy. For me, that's a Valentine's Day album. That would definitely be something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm definitely putting that on over the Some Sexy Songs for You record. I don't know. To me, if I'm making love, it's going to be to this album here.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Yes.
Now, like no past
Strictly.
albums.
No.
Moving forward, this is going to be.
This will be the love making record.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's there's no debate because I'm the one choosing it for my
Yes.
my own sessions. So
your own session. This isn't going up anywhere. This episode.
yeah, other than YouTube.
Yeah.
So YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun. You said you had fun.
I
Connor, hope you guys had fun.
If I'm breathing, I'm having fun now.
That's great.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys are breathing. I hope you're
Breeding.
breeding as well,
Yeah.
making love. I hope
Yes.
everyone is
right
making,
now is making love.
to this video.
Yes.
Yes,
And if you can make a video of you making love to this video,
we will react.
we will react.
Take care, guys.
Okay, much love.
Bye.
Bye.